this is Jgrnt, back together. And I'm never going down at the hands of the likes of you, because I'm so much better. And every part of me is saying go get her. The two of us ain't gonna follow your rules. Come at me without any of your fancy tools. Let's go, just me and you. Let's go, just 1 on 2. Go ahead and try and hit me if you're able. Can't you see that my relationship is stable? I can see you hate the way we intermingle, but I think you're just mad cause you're single. And you're not gonna start what we made together. We are gonna stay like this forever. If you break us apart, we'll just come make you up, and we'll always be twice the gem that you are. I am a This is who we are, this is who I am. And if you think you can stop me, then you need to think again. Because I am a feeling, and I will never end. And I won't let you hurt my planet, and I won't let you hurt my friends. Go ahead and try and hit me if you're able. Can't you see that my relationship is stable? I know you think I'm not something you're afraid of, cause you think that you've seen what I'm made of. But I am even more than the two of them. Everything they care about is what I am. I am their fury, I am their patience, I am a conversation. I am made and it's stronger than you. And it's stronger than you. And it's stronger than you.
Baby hotline, please hold me close to you. Baby flatline, still time to do it too. Baby snack time, chow down to
Music is definitely that we're going for.
Quarter of quarters, no boundary boredom, no boundary boredom.
Speak.
Your drinking eyes never open. I am say somebody will die, and I hate hoping. Wishing that the pills let you cry, and I hate hoping. Someday I will go back outside and see her okay.
This is a 5-minute song.
I'll try again though. Baby hotline, please dial 9 to get out. No flatline, what were you scared about? Baby sat by and felt the wind, and I call her a hoarder of quarters. No boundary boredom, no boundary boredom. I can tell that your drinking eyes never open. I am say somebody will die, and I hate hoping. Wishing that the pills let you cry, and I hate hoping. Someday I will go back outside and see her okay.
Alright. Enough of that. Ads are done, let's get back to it. We have early game bit to do. Early game. Not really sure. Might still turn on some music. Have some lo-fi going or something. What do I got here? Lo-fi chill beats. Deep chill study. Here we go. See if we can stay up late and do some quests, you know what I'm saying? Already got this one. We are a pretty solid level 3. Let's go ahead and start this one. Here we go. Lots more to do. Lots more. Hey Ben, how's it going? These guys like to throw fire, so let's get some protection from fire. You try a DM for your girls and family? Got advice for a first timer? When they come up with a really silly idea and you know it's gonna end badly, or you know that it's just a really bad idea, say yes. Always say yes. That is my advice. I may not always also follow that advice, but that's my advice. Oh shit, I gotta summon my cleric. Sorry, I can't lose this one. Oh god, I gotta summon. Oh god, I don't have any. Oh no, okay, hold on, I gotta leave. I got too excited. I don't have conjure bolts, so I can't. I don't have anything to shoot. Let's see, I'm replacing Shield of Faith. Missed a couple of streams? Don't worry about it, dude. I'm just vibing. Do not care if you miss some. You here for this one? Have you ever played DDO? As stated, this is a hardcore challenge, so if I die, I don't think I lose my character, but I will lose the event, and I'll have to restart the event with a new character. So hopefully this Warforged Artificer is pretty good. Also, Jake, what are you gonna work for? Is it gonna be D&D? Oh, son of a bitch! I still didn't summon my dude. You doing 5th edition? We're not having more than one put out at a time. Alright. Alright. This quest is kinda shit, so I'm not too worried about specifics here. Throw a ball of lightning that just misses. Cool. Oh, Shadow Arrow is actually pretty good. So you have an adventure to run. Like, did you make it yourself, or are you doing like one of the one-shots that are pre-made? This box is on fire. That's probably okay. Pre-made. You'll have a lot of DMs that kind of like poo-poo on pre-made stuff. I'm not one of those. Pre-mades are a great way to get a setting and like learn how things can be built and learn mechanics and stuff without having to fumble and feel like it sucks when you try to do it yourself. And even if in a pre-made it does suck, you can improve it instead of having that extra step of fucking it up and not knowing if you're just doing it wrong or if it was just read wrong or, you know, whatever. Pre-made gets a lot of shit, but I think they're pretty awesome. I wish I had a goddamn AoE spell. Oh wait, I got this. I could have been doing this the whole time. This gives me spell power. Madman. Taking too long to kill everything. Oh, we got our mode of magic. Oh yeah, alright. This is the event. This is it right here. This is just a regular moat, so nothing too fancy. We got a bugbear, looks like. Shadow bugbear. Grim Shadow bugbear. We gotta kill him, and then we can get awarded the event points. That's pretty easy, though. You listen here, you goddamn kobolds. Get away from my box. The box that can't break. This is supposed to be like a tower defense mission, but on this difficulty, it's too easy for the box to get destroyed, so they made it so that the box can't be destroyed. Very creative solution. Hey, eat it up. That's right. I'm an MMO streamer now. We got 24 seconds left. I think I've killed 200 to 300 kobolds at this point. The shamans are the scary ones. They can do they can cast chain lightning, or is it lightning bolt? I don't remember. One of the lightning spells, and they can do a surprisingly amount of damage.
No more kobolds should be able to find their way into the web.
Just like that, we can level up to level 4. We got a shitty scepter and some gold. You never seen this game before? This is an old MMO. So you're thinking you might carry it on to something else afterwards? That's a good way to do a pre-made. Even if you can take like a pre-made one-shot and turn it into like your own campaign and just use like some of the characters stuff. I did that a little bit with like the Junker's Delight stuff in Starfinder. But you can also just take it to like another pre-made. Sleeping with the fishes. I don't know this quest. I'm gonna level up before I do this quest. Where's the Artificer? Why am I lagging? What is going on here? Barbarian, Ranger, Druid, Monk, Wizard, Fighter, Bard, Alchemist, Artificer, here they are. Advance to next level is Artificer. We are going to pump intelligence. We get disable device, toggle, open lock, yada yada yada. Spot, use magic device. Alright, what are some good feats? Let me look at the feats here. Let me look at the feats. Give me the feats. Precise shot? I should be able to get precise shot, and apparently that's pretty good. Precise shot. Ooh, adamantine body. Lets me use the other docents for like an armor style. I might not have oh, here it is. Precise shot. Your missile attacks may pass through other characters and monsters to strike their target. This feat also grants you offensive range stance archer focus, which lets you deal progressively more damage with range attacks while standing still. In addition, while using a longbow or shortbow, your ability score modifier bonus damage is improved by 50%. We're not going to be using a longbow or shortbow, but that one still is pretty good. Okay, what ones do I have left? I don't really care much about... Oh, will enchant weapon help? Increases the enchantment bonus to your target's currently equipped weapons or shield by 1. An item can have only one temporary item enhancement at a time. What's fire trap do? Creates a trap that wards an area. When an enemy triggers the spell by entering the area, does 5d10 damage for every caster level. That would be 20 to 40 damage. Is that right? Yeah, 20 to 40 damage at level 4. Let's try the fire trap. Seems pretty decent. I will slot it here. Oh, I got elemental weapon too. Oh, I don't want to get rid of protection from energy though. What's elemental weapon do? Gives you an additional imbue dice. Do I want that one? Let me try imbue. Plus one alchemical bonus to imbue dice. An item can only have one temporary item enhancement at a time. Okay, let's take that off and now let's try this. I can't do fire trap in a public area. I'm gonna try to use it. If it's like an explosion and I just set it on top of me, I think that'll be pretty good. You tried a long time ago, was not impressed at all. This game, it didn't click with me for a long time. This game, I just didn't understand what was so great about it. There's trouble over the fish market. Shall I show you the way? I don't think I've ever done this quest. I'm kind of scared to start it. Let's try it though. It's level 5 for level 4. What's the worst that could happen? You never even played D&D, just Starfinder? Do it? I'm in hardcore mode. I shouldn't be taking chances. What does the flame trap look like? I did flame trap. Where is it? Is that it? Is that the flame trap? Speak with Travesh. Oh yeah, what's up, dude? I listened to what you said. Trust me, investigate the disturbances. Yes, hello, I'm here for the disturbances. I've never done this quest before. You want to buy a wand? Yeah, sure, why not? I'll take both. I probably shouldn't be doing quests I've never done before. What is this?
Commotion up ahead. Is this the right time to intervene? It seems that the local Sahuagin and the Kobold Union have had bad blood between them, causing tensions in the
What? They came right at me. Hold on, I'm trying to cast Fire Trap. That is the trap. That didn't do shit for damage. That sucked. That was a really good interpretation of D&D in MMO form. Part of the problem is that it's like freestyle combat, and people who play D&D expect like turn-based combat. And I think that's like the biggest detachment. But stuff like this is what makes it fun. There's these class enhancements, and you get like these different ones that you unlock and stuff. Like that you can choose to make your class whatever you want. That's what makes it fun. I was able to keep up with all the rule changes made since I stopped playing with pencil and paper D&D way back when I went into it called Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. This one is based off of the 3.5 system. I'm pretty sure. But they've even still they're updating the game and adding new classes and stuff, and also different like forms of classes, like different versions of classes. Like they just added Dragon Lord a little while ago, which is a type of monk. Nope, I didn't hide very well. Am I gonna get screwed here? You guys attack. Help me out here. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm afraid I'm gonna fuck up this quest and I'm gonna lose my character. Lightning bolts. Oh shit, they're casting lightning bolts. I'm just unloading on these guys, but like my pet is almost dead. I am fighting way too much stuff. My biggest gripe about this game is that the targeting and the combat does feel a little aloof. It definitely takes some getting used to. We're in a perfect hiding spot. Definitely prefer turn-based. Yeah, I don't know. I would like turn-based. But didn't even. My pet blew my cover that time. What the hell? Let me get some buffs up. Anyway, yeah, I definitely would have preferred turn-based as well, but I really think that this is just a. Once you get used to it, it's not as bad. I personally just needed time to adjust, and once I got used to it, I started having fun.
A group of kobolds guard the entrance here.
Can I speak to your boss? Nope. Oh, okay. Are you gonna fight me?
Don't attack.
Can I provoke him? Oh my god. They're doing electric damage, and that's really scary. Because I'm a Warforged. Pretty sure I'm weak to electric. I'm kinda not doing a good job here. I got one more disturbance left to investigate. In fact, let me get protection from electricity since they keep freaking casting that. I was gonna listen to what they had to say, but then I figured I wanted to start blasting. Also, hey Mike, yes, nice to see you. How you doing? I'm ready to play Guild Wars. I'm kind of restraining from from playing it. That wasn't a disturbance. Yeah, dude, I can't do this when my pets are just gonna start fighting everything. You know what's weird is I probably never would have played this game if it wasn't for really Uria's, I guess, on Vertigo's Discord. Pretty sure he was the one that recommended this. For the King 2 at the moment. You got a lot of nostalgia while online. I'm not one for story in that game. I don't remember really anything. And Guild Wars 2 story is just so... What's the word? It's just very... Oh, he's charging. I don't know. It's just a lot of words. It's very talky. So I end up skipping a lot of the... Oh, hey, we got something here. I'm just... Every time I go to investigate something, I end up getting attacked. You're saying Guild Wars 1 has a better story than 2? Okay. I don't remember really doing the cutscenes and stuff in the first game. I'll give it a shot when the remaster comes out. The biggest selling point for that game for me is honestly because it's going to be Steam Deck verified. Oh, also, Jake, if you're still there, I have a bunch of D&D books, especially campaign books. I can, next time you're around, I can show you what I got if you're interested in borrowing any of them. The only one I don't think I'll need in the next month or so would be the Icewind Dale campaign. I think I have more campaign books than I do rule books. You know, I'm fighting all this stuff and I'm not getting a single mote of magic. Also, my pet is dying. Come here, Sparky. I like how I just sort of melt him from around the corner. My dude is dead. I'm healing myself. I think I can revive him. Hold on. Revive. Here we go. Everybody just basic tips and whatnot. Yeah, no problem. I'm honored you want to ask me, actually. I feel like I'm the world's okayest DM. Said you okay. That's about it. I still well up a bit seeing you trust me. Yeah, I did know that. I did think it was weird that the char became playable, and then I played them and they were kind of lame. I thought I would like char because I like beastly races and stuff, but I don't like the char in Guild Wars 2. I am curious to see what they'll do with Guild Wars 3 though. The Adventure is the Lost Mine of Fandelver? That's a classic. I'm pretty sure there's also an iteration of that adventure in this game.
The Sahuagin are guarding something here. They try to stare you down. Weapons ready.
You staring me down? Me? Don't you know who I am? By God, it's a witch. Oh shit, I got stunned. Oh God, get out of here. Oh shit, this is a long stun. Jeez. I'm gonna have to get rid of this flame trap. It really kind of sucked. Uh-oh. Okay, there's a spot hidden nearby. Good thing my spidey sense went off. Hopefully there's no traps. Oh my God. That is so much stuff. What the fuck? Come here, Sparky. Oh my God. Holy go God. Oh my God. Why was there so many? Oh God. There, I think I picked him up now. I think I can start winning. There's never any traps. Well, to be fair, there wasn't a trap there. They just started casting thunder on me. A lightning bolt. And my freaking cleric companion doesn't heal herself. Never done this quest before. This is an interesting one. And I'm underleveled for it. I feel like I kind of messed up coming in at level 4. We're doing okay, but geez, that was a little scary. Ooh, mysterious remnants. Nice. Blasted through my protection of energy. What the heck was even in here? Nothing, it was just the boss. Oh, my Iron Defender died again. Ah, they got her stun that time. Let me res my dude again. It's my last res. Systems are back online. How embarrassing would it have been to lose my level 4 character? There's a server-wide message too when you die, so everyone gets to know how big of a loser you are. Alright, I'm gonna... That's another big-ass group. I gotta run. Does it take a while to level up? Yeah. I can explain it here in a little bit. I'm busy running for my life, hold on. Part of the problem is that they're also resistant. Like this hunter isn't taking much damage. But if my guys can't tank, then I can't really just keep loading on the damage. And my healer is out of magic, it looks like. Whew. Nice bolt of lightning there. Yeah, so the max level is 36, I think. The original level cap was 20. And once you're level 20, you can do what's called a reincarnate. You can get basically like a buff to reroll your character. You sacrifice the character to make a new character, but that character can start off with like +1 to something, since depending on like what kind of reincarnation you choose. So when you level up, I don't know if you can see it here down at the bottom, you have these little bubbles down here. So this blue bar right here goes all the way to the end right here, and that fills up one of these bubbles. You need 4 of those, or sorry, 5 of those. You need all 5 of those bubbles to go to the next level. And you don't level up automatically. You have to find a trainer to level up to, and you can multi-class. So you can go, I think, I don't know if there's a limit to multi-classing, but you can go Artificer, Rogue, Warrior, or Cleric, Warrior, whatever, Paladin, Favored Soul, anything you want. You can multi-class into whatever, and what multi-classing does for you is it gives you more of these enhancement trees. So I'm an Artificer. I start off with Battle Engineer, Arcano Technician, and Renegade Master Maker, yeah. Then there's some universal ones too that everybody can unlock or get, you know, Fade, Arc, Illusionist, Falconry, whatever. But what I don't see here are stuff for like the fighter class. If I were to multi-class into fighter, I'd be able to choose that enhancement tree, and I could go get stuff that fighter only can get. And that's where the customization of the game is. And anybody can really, to get to level 20 to like learn the game and learn the dungeons and stuff, pretty much anything can work. You can anything you have in your mind, you can usually get through at least the first life and beat the game with, to learn the game, see how it works, see what's good, what's not good, and even try out different classes and stuff. You generally don't need to worry about being super good at what you're doing until you're trying to do endgame stuff. And I don't really have a lot of experience in endgame, so I can't really tell you what's good and what's not. But it doesn't seem like you have to like follow a guide for every time or anything like that, unless you're trying to get to like raid level, doing stuff with a group and stuff. Oh, I should also specify that you do get experience for killing stuff, but you get more experience by doing quests. So all of these quests that I'm doing, once I complete them, I get a big chunk of XP, and that's really the XP I'm going for. You do get XP for killing things, specifically when you kill a large group of things. So you have what's called a monster manual, and once I kill like 50 kobolds, I'll get like rank 1 of the Slayer feat for it, and that gives me a chunk of XP. It'll say 100 XP, and then say after 50 kobold kills, then I get 100 kills. Well, that's the second Slayer achievement for killing kobolds, and then I would get like another like 200 XP or something like that, and then you know, and then you keep getting stuff like that, like 200, 300, 400, 500, 1000, yada yada. So the more you kill, the more XP you'll get, but it's not nearly as much as what you'll get from doing the different dungeons and instances and stuff like that. And all of the quests are instanced. There are solo only quests, but typically the quests are groupable. So if any of my friends are cool enough to play this game with me, I could do it with them. I don't know what that switch did. I have one friend that plays this game, and I didn't message him to let him know I was playing. He did want to do hardcore though. What the hell does the switch do? Nothing happened. Maybe it was for this door? Where the heck do I go? Let's go over to the right here. So I'm kind of learning this quest as I go. The other beginner quests I know a bit more. They must have just added this one. Oh man, I missed that guy a whole bunch. I've defeated the kobolds, I've defeated the Sahuagin. You guys can't see this, but I have like a quest tracker here. I'll put it down here. Of things I need to do for this quest. One more is investigate the disturbance. Restore order to the fish market district. I defeated the kobolds, I defeated the Sahuagin. The optionals I don't need to do. Could listen to the kobold and Sahuagin grievances and complaints, but I already killed them, so I'm not gonna do that one. Again, stop those Sahuagin agitators. There's 2 left. That looks like it. What is that? Wand charging station. I did get a couple of wands with it. Is that my music? What the hell was that? Get out of here, witch. Why is there so many of you in the city? Alright, I need to rest for my... I need to get my cleric back to have magic MP. Otherwise, I might do the unaliving. I think there's losing all their MP because I'm Warforged and it takes them forever to heal me. Warforged get half healing something. I'll rest you, why not? Alright, I will use this restaurant again. I must have already done it. Let's get more protection from energy. Get some buffs up. What is this? Defiant Vengeance. Oh. Let's see here. I think it's gotta be over here. This is like the last part of the map. You guys gonna fight me? Alright, I gotta restore order to the fish district. That was the last disturbance right there. Disturbance investigated. Restore order to the fish market. Does that mean killing everybody? What does that mean? You guys want to fight? What's going on here? They don't want to fight. I don't know what to do. They don't want to fight. What do I do? What are these green things? House Lysander Tower. We'll go to that tower in a second. Looks like there's something over here, so let's check that out. Death has claimed another. Wiz was slain by a White Priest at level 5. Rest in peace, Wiz. Oh yeah, look at this bullshit down here. A bunch of kobolds, up to no good. I can tell. I'm not even gonna investigate. I'm just gonna kill him. Spots are hidden. They're hiding stuff. Not on my watch. Why am I should have done a trap before I opened the door. That would have been the smart thing to do. Good thing I'm a master backtracker. Ah, stop hitting me. Uncle. These guys are throwing fire bombs. A bunch of cheaters. Don't suppose you guys got any shrines over here. Bulls like to make traps. Oh, whoever's up there is tanking pretty good. A bold supervisor. Oh god. Run away! Alright, you guys are almost dead. Jeez. Scary. Yeah, they're alright in there. What do we got? A wand of prayer. We don't want that garbage. Juvian. A union organizer. I'm a union buster. Alright, now we gotta return to the tower. That was the last thing we needed to do in the quest. We're gonna check out over here though first. See, I just completed, I don't know if you can see it, but it says I completed the Kobold Hunter deed in my monster manual. After doing that, I got, what did it say I got? 459 experience. And I got 40 bonus for being a VIP, which is a subscription holder. Oof. Yeah, the Kobold resources, whatever those are, they keep casting lightning on me. You survived better than my poor magic user did. Were you a wizard perchance? Wizard in particular is super squish. I have played a wizard, and I do quite like them. They have one of the enhancement trees called Eldritch Knight, which is a pretty cool tree. It's pretty sick. Not to be confused like sorcerer or warlock. Return to the tower. I wouldn't have to fight anything else.
From the top of the stairs, Travash calls out. See, it takes a professional to take out the trash.
This kind of sounds like he wants to fight.
Do better next time.
Deal with Travesh. Please take my reward. Okay, did I finish? Alright, cool. I thought this totally looks like an arena to fight in. Acrobats, 5 boots of physical. Humble, shelter, yeah, trash. We did it. We did the quest. That one was scary, dude. I didn't get a single moat. That was definitely moat worthy. Any good rewards for that one? We got a curse spewing companion collar for my doggy. Curse spewing is not very good though. Sacred +3. House of Turning Undead, not very good. One of the downfalls of this game is the items, and itemization is all over the place. Pretty much every item you want has this wall of text you have to read through to see if it's worth it or not. Ooh, repair amplification. Just gonna go with the heroic deeds though. Help my guild out. Alright, now that scary quest is over. I think, is it over? Do I have anything else I need to do there? That one took a while. Oh, you know what? I forgot that I have this. I have a new crossbow and a new collar for my dude. He'll do acid now when he hits. And I had gotten a new crossbow. As Assassinate 2 and Anarchic 1. This weapon is chaotic and used to undermine the righteous, dealing an additional 1d6 chaos damage on each hit. This effect makes the weapon chaotic aligned. I'm true neutral. So it may not actually work for me. It says lawful characters wielding this will suffer 1 negative level. I'm not lawful, I'm true neutral. So I think it's okay that I use the weapon. Yeah, I think it's alright. Alright, what did I have to do? Whoops. Give me just a second here. So we got crossbow training 2. We had just gotten shadow defenses, now we get crossbow training 3. Which gives us 1+1 to attack rolls with all crossbows, +1 to damage rolls with all non-repeating crossbows when not dual shooting. Ooh, a level 6 player just died. Death has claimed another. Composure was slain by a plague reaper. Doing reapers at level 6. Alright, that is good. We go back over here. Alright. Let's continue. Oh, wait, no, let's change our spell. This fire trap sucks. What's Toughen Construct do? Toughens the skin of ally construct plus 2 natural armor bonus to AC with an additional +1 bonus for every 3 cast levels above 3rd. That does seem decent. Insightful Strikes enchants the weapon to permit the use of equiper's intelligence minor for attack rolls. If it is higher than your standard ability for the weapon, it is the only weapon other than rune arm equipped. The spell dispels insightful damage. As a personal item enchantment, it can be used alongside another general temporary item enchantment. See, I think I want insightful damage, not insightful strikes. I don't think I have that yet. I could buff my intelligence to do more damage. It is 1d6 per cast level to turn. Any target you touch. This lightning sphere launches an electric orb that explodes on impact. Is that not what I had? I was using Shocking Bolt. Let's try a lightning sphere. Shocking Bolt kind of sucks. Let's swap Shocking Bolt out for Grease. Oops, move that back there. Yeah, there we go. Let's try Grease out. Oh, I think this one I just have to destroy.
Yeah. Into Shadowdale's shipping. Crates line the walls. Time to start smashing.
This is an easy one. Yeah, at the top of the screen, all of those are buffs. The majority of those are from the guild hall. When you build a guild hall, you get an airship, and you can place buffs that anybody in the guild can activate. And a lot of them are, there's a lot that you can add, so a lot of them are stuff that doesn't really matter.
3 exits.
But on hardcore, this stuff can be kind of good. None of it's really stuff that will like make or break you most times. It's just nice little stuff to have, like walking around in town is a little faster. Sometimes you get like some energy resistance and stuff. Sometimes temporary HP. Stuff that's nice to have, but nothing that you need to have. I usually roll solo, but as soon as I logged in and made this character, I was invited, so I figured, what the heck, try it out. The biggest buff I would say is probably they usually have the jump buff on there. It makes it a lot easier to maneuver around some dungeons when you have that buff. I don't think it's usually as good as the jump spell, but they don't give you feather fall. Let's try the box. Jeez. Jeez. I'm sure there's an optimal way to do this quest. I don't know what that is. You know what one of my pet peeves are? When I'm listening to lo-fi chill music and then the vibe suddenly changes to people moaning into a microphone. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Oh. Oh. Whoa. I just need 8 packs left. Yeah, that's right, it's morning for you. It's 11 o'clock at night for me. Alright, we finished this mission, but if we go over here and we don't die from any traps, we can get a thing here. Let's see if I can do this without dying. I might die here. Okay, so we do this. This probably isn't even worth the risk, probably. That opens that door over there. Now check this out. Boy, look at all those. This is a super trap chest. We got it. We should have disabled the trap. All that for chest piece I can't use. This chest has killed characters before on me. Yeah, it's the whole. It's like a billboard. A boing. Totally hidden. Oh man, I'm stuck. I'm lagging. I think the servers are taking a crap. Ooh, all right. That's the scary one. Let's go back and do the next one. This one I think is a little bit harder, and I think it goes back to the same area where we just were with that hidden door. We can get that same chest again.
You make your way back into Shadowdale's warehouse. Stealth might be an asset here.
Stealth? No, we don't do that here. Have you seen me play Metal Gear Solid? Are a lot of people doing this event? It's a good question. Give me a second. I can do a player search and at least show you. On this server, which is their new 64-bit server, there is currently, I thought they gave me a list here. There's currently this many people playing. It's actually still loading. It seems like at least a couple of hundred people are playing on just this server, and there's four servers that people play on right now. They recently moved from their old 32-bit servers to the 64-bit servers. So you can do the event, the hardcore event, on any of the servers. It's an opt-in event, so once you make your character, you get past the tutorial. At that time, you can choose to go into the event and play it in the hardcore event or not. So it's possible that, you know, some of these people aren't doing the event. I'm pretty sure hardcore characters can still queue with non-hardcore people if they want to do like dungeons and stuff together. I wish you would tell me how many people this was. Apparently there's a website that audits all this. Let me check that out. Oh, apparently I'm on the most popular server. My main characters have been on Cormier, and there's currently 475 people playing on Cormier. Shadowdale, this server, has 1,032 characters, and then the EU server Thrain has 900. And then there's another one, I don't know where it's located, but it's called Moonsea, and that has 72 characters. I'm not sure where that server is located though. Well, that's pretty good numbers. EU's pretty good, pretty popping right now. Shadowdale's an NA server, so that's popping right now. Both of the NA servers are doing pretty cool, pretty good. Cormier, like the old Forgotten Realms Kingdom? Yeah, exactly. These are the same people that did the Lord of the Rings Online, Lord of the Rings Online game. Don't know why I couldn't think of that. These kobolds ain't shit. I do have to be wary of traps now. Kobolds are tricky little fuckers.
A wary kobold guards this room. You may be forced to fight.
I like Lord of the Rings. I did their classic server. No, it's just a lot of exposition and story, and it's hard for me to, I guess, play it for very long. At least by myself. I don't have anybody to talk to. If I had somebody playing as well, maybe not even playing together, just playing as well, like it would be about easier to keep going, I think. So they introduced so many advertisements in the pay shop? Yeah, they do have that still. I can't really say anything about that. They definitely still have all that. I messed up my jump. I think if you can... I don't think the ads are that bad. I mean, I find them manageable. And I do get to drop by that stuff quite a lot. Like Diablo 4, I felt like pushed their shop in my face more than Lord of the Rings Online did. What I would like to do someday, when I have, you know, all the time I want in the world, I would like to play Lord of the Rings and actually Lord of the Rings Online and actually read the quest lines and stuff. Because it is really good writing. And it's one thing I like about that world is that the characters feel really good. The writing feels really genuine and good. It's just, you go on a lot of quests, so it's a lot of reading if you're trying to do a lore dump. I like how some of the achievements actually made your character better. Played Lore Master and really loved your ego pet. Yeah, the last thing I was playing was I want to say Rune Knight, but I know it's not called a Rune Knight. Was it Rune Keeper, I think? Oh, you piece of crap. Hitting me while I'm on the stairs. But some of the achievements would give me new class items. I think, is it down here? That's the trap right there. I don't want to activate. There it is. But Moira, Mirkwood, and the Lonely Mountains were in the game back then. They are now, and somebody made a video of them doing that. I saw it on the subreddit the other day. They walked from the Shire all the way to where they threw the ring in. Sorry, I don't know Lord of the Rings lore very well. You want to guess how long the video was? Yeah, they stole your idea. It might be for the best when you know how long the video was. I'll say this, they worked on it for months before they finished the video. Uh-oh, I failed. There it goes. Nothing was house in Moira, which was the last expansion I played, was no cakewalk either. So you can see it taking some time. They didn't do any of the, they didn't show any of like the quests or fighting or anything. That it was purely just cut walking from Shire, like walking through all the fields, walking through everything. It was purely just walking. If they had enemies on them, I think they might have fought while they walked, but they didn't like show any quest grinds or rep grind or anything like that. Oh, I need to get the stolen goods over here. But yeah, the video was 12.5 hours long of them just walking
right away.
as a hobbit. In fact, I gotta find it. Hold on. You so would have tried that. I gotta find it now. Hold on. I swear I saw it. Yes, here it is. Some guy on YouTube narrated the complete journey of Frodo from... Oh no, that's not it. Man, I want to play Lord of the Rings Online now too. I love these old janky MMOs. I will say though, the start area kind of sucks for Lord of the Rings. But once you get out of the start area, it's a lot better. Where is it? I know it was here. What new devilry is this? Ooh. Was it longer than 3 weeks ago? Didn't think so. Ah, dang it. I'm scrolling through the subreddit. I'm not seeing the video. Let me try sorting by hot. I had it sorted by best. Oh man, come on. It's gotta be here. Welcome from Shire video. Oh, it's actually not as long as I thought it was. There you go.
Emulated vintage gaming.
I'll put it here, and I'll also put it. I'll put it in your Discord too. Make sure you got it. How ridiculous! He's even on a mount and he's just trotting.
To think.
You get to hear some of the narration of the books too while he's walking.
Light welling through the marble walls of Minas Ithil long ago. Tower of the moon, fair.
It's pretty cool. Alright, where were we? We had a quest to turn in. For Baudry. Is that all of them? I particularly want to see from Moira on. I don't know where that would be. Good luck. Okay, so we got more quests to do. Pretty sure the Gambler's Den is a pretty easy one. Oh, yeah, that looks way better.
The way into the gambling hall is clear.
The way to the gambling hall is clear. Ooh, lightning sphere. No gambling. Ooh, it stuns too. I like that.
Correct enough tables to satisfy.
I like that stun a lot. We're doing the extra content.
A small mirror is mounted above the cabinet on the northern wall. A large, ugly fellow approaches with murder in his eye. Ramsay Morcourt falls to his knees and then flat on his face. His business will offend the church no longer.
Scroll of jump. I don't think I get a jump version of jump as Artificer. It's too bad. It's a really good spell. How are we doing with Coin Lord rep? Not good, not good. We need more. Stealthy repossession? Nope, not doing that quest. That quest can suck it. Kobold's new ringleader. Let's do this one. Let's do fire.
The scurrying feet of kobolds can be heard nearby. It's likely you will encounter several of them in the next month. You should proceed with caution.
Oh, I do kind of remember this one. Need some crappy augments here. Yeah, man, I really like Lightning Sphere. Pretty solid. If I had jump, I could make it up to this box. Oh, dang it. You gotta love it when they trip on the grease. We found out that Further King 2 has an arachnophobia filter on it. Looks like that area could use one. There is no arachnophobia filter for this game. I don't think Lord of the Rings has one either. Rockmel's dagger, trash. Yeah, Lord of the Rings has some pretty big spiders, to say the least. You know what game does have an arachnophobia filter is Barony. Instead, you get crabs, and they're adorable. I prefer the filter. I turned it on for my daughter. She's not like terrified of spiders, but she wanted it on. See, that guy just activated a trap. He died. I think I can just jump over this one though. Yeah, it's right there. I think the disarms afterwards too. Yeah. What? You said retail WoW has that filter. Does Classic not have it? Ooh, another moat. Finally. This would be a tougher one. Shadow Goblin, great shaman. I missed my throw there. I threw the ball of lightning at the ceiling. I low rolled the throw. Alright, we got this one done. That wasn't too bad. Had a whole spider zone and city you go through? That's kind of sick though. I had people telling me to buy the latest WoW expansion. I just didn't want to buy the sub. Because what ends up happening, like legitimately, what ends up happening is that everybody that says that they'll play with me doesn't play. And I end up playing by myself. And I'm like, man, really wish I had someone to play with. And pugs end up killing the game for me eventually. The community for World of Warcraft always ends up killing the game for me. Absolutely hate the community. I think there's a chest in one of these. Ooh, these tools, nice. I needed some new ones. Retail has become very non-community. I ran into it even on the classic servers. Season of Discovery, I had the same thing. Season of Discovery I had a lot of fun with. I was running with a group, but they turned into a GDKP group, and it was just awful. They were cool dudes and everything. Like I don't want to, you know, poo-poo on them. They were okay dudes. They were just trying to do whatever. This wasn't really my scene. But they really kept me around because I was a healer, I guess. I guess there's that. Alright, I think we finished Alleyway. I didn't mind GDKP as long as I mean, I was one getting paid, right? Like I didn't. But then they started making rules about how you had to bid on stuff, and it was just, yeah, weird thing. It's not my thing. Not my thing. I should probably use some of this stuff. I'm gonna get rid of my bad tools. But yeah, in Season of Discovery, I want to say I ended the first phase with, I think it was about 600 gold, which I think was quite a bit. And we made the most money, honestly, we made the most money in the last like week of the first phase. These people would, I have no idea why, but they would just drop an ungodly amount of money on gold that they, you know, obviously just bought. They would just drop it all on getting the best in slot items that were going to be obsolete in a week. I have no idea. It was the weirdest phenomena I ever witnessed. I like Scrag's quest here. This is probably my favorite quest in the Arbor. Doing Scrag's quest here, we gotta get a couple dogs. It's a level 3 quest. Hirelings are not allowed. But we're gonna set our companions to defend.
You see a snarling guard dog. The beast ribs show through its skin, the result of mistreatment by its masters.
So these dogs, we gotta pick them up, but we don't want to hurt them. And we gotta bring them to the entrance. And they can trip you, and then they all just start biting you. Alright, that's like 5 dogs. I think my pet slayed some. We might have failed. I was too late setting him to passive mode. Let's retry that.
You see a snarling guard dog. The beast's ribs show through its skin, the result of mistreatment by its masters.
But yeah, you just gotta round him up. There's one more over here. One more mangy dog. And then once you got them all, you run them back to the entrance. Boom, we did it. Then we got Scragg's dogs back. Oh man, a death block docent? Not a bad one to have. I know this quest is kind of rough. What's can we do? I think this is a kill all. This is the butcher's path. Yeah. This one's like a kill everything. Level 2, we can do it.
You have set foot on the infamous Butcher's Path, a gauntlet that has inspired many grim tavern tales.
Alright. Go over here, do all this. Was it this one? Yeah.
As you approach the dead end, you hear something having peace behind you. It's an ambush.
The shamans are the ones you gotta watch out for.
You successfully fended off the ambush.
I think at level 5 we'll start doing one of the DLCs of the Feywild. Might not happen today, but that is the plan. But it's almost midnight here. Oh, that lightning sphere is doing really good. Wow. The valve is out of range.
A large shadow froths in the mouth, growls out. More active and
What's in the box? We got Anarchic Kukri, Maul of Vengeance. That's a name from that guy, I think. Nothing crazy. Got 50 left to kill. Again, here's some shrines. Yeah, we don't need those. We don't need no stinking shrines. Think, think, think. Blink, blink, blink. I got some. Look at that. Boom. And then we blast.
Countless kobolds scratch the skirts
Yeah,
of their
this is the Artificer class, and it, I don't know, it feels like a pretty broken class. Oh, that's a lot. We got narrow tunnels to be able to throw them down too. We're at 20 left. Says there's a trap. I think the trap's in the water though.
You wonder if these underwater pipes might lead to further sloping.
Yeah, I'm not gonna chance it. I'm not gonna go down there. If I better a trap, I lose the run. Which we're at 56 points. Gonna take a while to leave this one. I think it's that wall right there. Nothing in there. Alright, just 11 left. And then we're done here. Ooh. We got a moat. One of the good ones too. Maybe should have waited. I didn't realize I had kobolds on me still. Yeah, this is looking a little shifty. We were able to save it. All right, let's collect it. That was a little shifty. A little shifty. Alright, we finished the path. We don't need to kill anyone, we're not even make it to the end of the butcher's path. I didn't realize there's another ooze here. My guy's got it. You rest. Oh, the shaman was about to cast lightning. Thought I misread my character. Yeah, these guys, the kobolds aren't very good at fighting. They get their butt kicked a lot. And they're not very good at hitting me, even though I'm just a dude. Oh, there's nothing over here. I think sometimes a named mob spawns there. I know there's one up here. Witch Doctor Niza.
You have walked no easy feat, even for the bravest of warriors.
We had a Cloak of Intimidate. Intimidate +3, Charisma +1. I don't think that really helps us. We still need Featherfall is what we need. A Featherfall cloak would be nice. Oh, look at that. We just had to say something. Now we got a poison resistant cloak of feather falling. It's level 5, but that's alright. No jump jets? Not yet. All I got is this thing. I just got a fat dragon. We took crossbow training, now we gotta get infused weapon. Which I think they mean Thundershock Imbue. Yes, the fat dragon with little itty bitty wings. I love this boat. We got Thundershock Imbue, we can put this like right here. Now it'll do even more damage. Alright, I think I got one more in me before we go to bed. This is a solo dungeon, so it works out pretty well. I think I can do these two short ones. There's one here and there's one on the other side that I can do pretty easily.
You have searched every area within the miller's home, save the basement.
I don't remember if there's traps or not. Oh yeah, this one has traps. Yeah, so if you're doing free to play, you have to start the dungeon in normal mode before you can do it in hard mode. And then you have to beat it in hard mode before you can do elite mode. So you have to clear dungeons 3 times to get the best rewards. If you're VIP, you can just start off at elite and do them. And Reaper for that matter. After elite mode, so if the quest is level 1, hard mode will bring it up to level 2, elite mode will bring it up to level 3. And that's how it is for all the quests across the board. You get that scaling. And then there's Reaper mode, who will still only be what would be level 3, like the level +2, but then you start getting Reapers into the it increases the difficulty a lot more because you get Reapers that spawn in and they have specific kill conditions. And you can always do. I just bleeded. That's gross. You can do quests over again, but typically, once you complete the quest, there isn't a huge reason to do that unless you want a specific item out of the quest or dungeon. Most of the XP you just get from doing the quest the first time. Is it? I think one of these is trapped. Maybe I'm misremembering. Miller's goods.
Acquired the miller's goods. Time to return them to Berrigan Edge.
The big thing I want to do right now is get the coin lord reputation. And a lot of these, this faction was coin lord, and I'm pretty sure that the one over here is coin lord as well. Because once I do enough coin lord reputation, I can talk to the representative there, which you probably can't read it, but it says Montague Goudreau. Once I talk to him and I have enough faction where I'm no longer reliable on whatever the next one is. I think it's friendly. I forget. Whatever the next one is, I get like a rank up reward, and I talk to him and he'll give me another inventory tab. So instead of these three here, I'll have another one. The coin lords, all the factions give you different rewards if you do their quests. That's one of the reasons what's good about doing the ones in the arbor. Alright, let me in there.
A skittering sound beneath the floor sets your nerves on edge.
Nothing bad about the starting island, I really had no idea what I was doing. I mostly just enjoyed the female narrator guiding me through the stories. The game is so much better once you get off the starting island. I enjoyed the starting island well enough.
The last scorpion collapses.
I was wondering why it disappeared. Usually you can kill him. I enjoyed Korthos Island enough the first time I went through it, but the game is so much better afterwards. The other expansions, I would say what solidified my interest in the game was the Feywild expansion. I really like that area. There's some expansions, DLCs I really don't like the marshes. But the Feywild is really cool. I really like the story. I like going through it. It was fun. We're doing our coin lords at 58 now. And you really don't even need to know what you're doing. You can just start like going through these trees. It kind of sucks because it's intimidating, right? Like there's a lot of things to click here. Just like Path of Exile, you have like this big giant tree you have no idea what to do with. But I would say this is the most intimidating thing right here. These enhancement windows. As you level up, you'll get points and you can put them into whatever you want. Nothing here is permanent. Did they ever bring Ravenloft into this game? They have 2 different DLCs for Ravenloft. They just released one called I can't remember what it's called, but they just released another one, and the first one was the original Ravenloft quest book, and it had 2 parts. It was a really long DLC. It has really good weapons, really good quests, and it goes through. If you ever ran the Ravenloft module, it was basically their version of that, and it's really well done. They have great voice actors for it. It's a great area to explore. There's great puzzles. The world, the area that they crafted for is huge and wonderful. They did a good job with it. I haven't done the newest version. I don't know what they added to the latest one, but I do know it was based off of Ravenloft. Ryan Ravenloft back in your pencil and paper days. It's like probably the single most popular module to date. A couple expansions ago, they introduced Wild Mage as an archetype, as an enhancement, and Wild Mage is really cool. I made my own Wild Mage and was going through with no guide. I was just going through Wild Mage enhancement tree on my own, and I think I got that character up to like level 14 or 15 before I set it down. And it wasn't even because I didn't like the character or didn't like what I was doing. I just had other stuff come up, like other games come up, and I just set the game down for a while. But what's important to know is that nothing here is permanent. All of these have this button right here called Reset Tree. If I don't like what I have here, I just click that. It costs a couple of plat, which you'll get easily, and you can redo all of these trees. And that's true the whole time you make the character. You can respec into whatever you want. What is harder to respec though, is a little more permanent, are your feats. So every couple of levels you'll get to choose feats for your character. You can change the feats that you've chosen. It's just a lot harder to do so. So I would say the more permanent selection that are harder are the feats. I would say it's still not a huge deal. Like a lot of these feats aren't stuff that are going to make or break a character. But it's nice to have stuff. Like if I was doing an archer build and I didn't have point blank shot, precise shot, rapid reload, rapid shot, you know, it makes it a little bit harder to do a range class. It doesn't break the range class, it's just those things are nice to have. Yeah, Wild Magic was really fun because you can in the enhancement tree you can change your odds of getting Wild Magic, and you have, when you roll Wild Magic, you can either have a good outcome or a bad outcome, or you can have like a really bad outcome or a really good outcome, and you could make it so that you could never get really bad outcomes, but you could also never get really good outcomes. And then eventually you could get so you'd never get bad outcomes, but you would be more likely to get, I can't remember, but you could invest into getting better odds on your Wild Magic, and then you could get it so that Wild Magic procs almost every cast. And so you were doing, like I was doing like Color Sphere, and I would like blast and daze a bunch of things in front of me, and then I would suddenly get like sometimes you get something stupid like a pumpkin on your head, and other things you would get like you're a giant now, and you get to run around the dungeon with giantism and stuff. It's pretty good. Silver Sharpwood. I don't want to do Dirk the Deranged. What was this guy's quest? Oh, this is the other. This one's level 3, isn't it? Level 4. Yeah, we don't want to do that one yet. Are feats just for fighter and rogue archetypes? No, but they get special class feats that they'll choose. So they'll choose more feats. But every class, I want to say every 2 levels gets to choose, at least every 2 levels get to choose a feat. But stuff like rogue and fighter get to choose more of them. And they have class specific ones that only they can use. Harrison's missing pack. This one says it's a long one. Yeah, I don't really have time for a long one. Getting a little late. I think I'm gonna call it here. We can level up to level 5. Let me see how many level 1s we have left. The other ones are quests we've done. And if I'm looking at this, it looks like we did all of the level 1 quests, which are probably stuff that was in Korthos, and Keep on the Borderlands. So we want to stay about 4 levels above the quest, or 4 levels above the quest levels that we want. So for 1, we can go up to 5. For 2, we could go up to 6, I believe. And the other hardcore servers, you couldn't queue for elite dungeons if you're more than 4 levels higher than it. Should sell Telltale's Walking Dead as well. I played season 1. I really liked it. Did I start this guy today? I did. Yep. There's some things that carry over because I'm a VIP, but I'm not getting like items or anything like that from another character. All of this is fresh on the server. I started the server and this character today, so nothing really is carried over. No twinking here. Alright, so next level is Artificer. We want disable device, haggle, open lock, repair, search, spellcraft, spot, and use magic device. Would like to do jump too. Curative mixture, cure moderate wounds. I think that's the one I get to I should choose. Master's Dungeon. Chance tonight. Oh, that's such a weird one. Let's just get the curative mixture. Like an alchemist thing. Alright, now we can use that Cloak of Feather Falling as well. Now with the Cloak of Feather Falling, I can actually, you know, hover. My dragon can kind of glide. So that's working. You're on season 4. It's not bad. The Telltale series, the Telltale games are really good at like making your gut wrench a little bit when you gotta make decisions. They did a really good job. It's really a shame that the studio got sold out. Hey, he's lighter than he looks. Don't be hating on the dragon. Watch this guy. He can almost fly. He's like halfway there. He just likes his baked goods. Leave him alone. What's the level 2 ones I have left? Recovering the Lost Tomb, which I think I want to do. Dirk's Got a Secret is kind of lame. Arachnophobia I don't think I can do on this character because I'll end up ruining the quest. You can't destroy any catacombs when you do that one. We actually got these almost done. Stealthy Repossession I refuse to do. I can do the Smuggler's Warehouse, I think. Oh no, that's with the gems. I don't want to do that one either. I can do this one though, Recovering the Lost Home. I also like my baked goods. My daughter made some Rocky Road brownies yesterday. Let's just say I've had to what's the word? I had to refuse temptation a lot today. Alright, that's gonna be it for me today. I am gonna call it. good, made some good progress today. We got about, what, 4 hours on this character? So not too bad. That one quest I'd never done before, so that was something. But yeah, thanks for stopping out. It was nice to talk to you, Mike, yes. And everybody else, Ben. I think I saw Corruption in there somewhere. Might have saw Nico, Jake. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Hope you guys have a good weekend if I don't see you, and I will catch you next time. Later.